Hilarious when Emma Stone joins the podcast, and the vibe turned playful almost instantly. The conversation kicks off with a funny discussion about red hair, with everyone joking about how iconic and attention-grabbing it is. Emma laughs along, clearly enjoying the chaos. Meanwhile, the host steals even more attention by dramatically shaking his hair around in the funniest way possible, trying way too hard to prove a point. His over-the-top expressions make the whole room burst into laughter. The back and forth feels natural, goofy, and full of energy, making it one of those podcast moments when nobody can stop laughing.
Just had blonde hair for Spider-Man.
Yep.
And I dyed it back as soon as I could to red. And I walked into my apartment and my friend Max was there and he said, "You look a lot funnier as a redhead." I was like, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, you've seemed like a bitch for the past 6 months."
Really? So there's something about red hair that makes you seem a little funnier.
You're a little funnier with red hair, I guess.
Yeah, especially if it moves like that. Now, you know what's funny? I love your voice, but it's very deep, has a husky quality to it.
Yeah.
And I find it very, very sexy.
Oh,
I also find it to be lower and more manly than mine. Have people thought that you were older than you really are? Because you're quite young, but you have the voice of someone who's, lived a whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Everyone hears her name announced for the award. She freezes for a second like, wait, did they really just say my name? The shock on her face is priceless. She looks completely stunned before bursting into excitement. Right away, she starts hugging everyone around her, sharing sweet but chaotic congratulations. As she makes her way to the stage, still trying to process what just happened, she suddenly looks down at her dress and jokes about it, adding a funny little comment that makes everyone laugh. Even in such a big emotional moment, Emma keeps it real with her charm, humor, and classic awkward cute energy.
And the Oscar goes to Emma Stone.
Nomination for Emma Stone. She took home her first Oscar for her leading performance in La La Land. She is the second woman to be nominated for acting and Best Picture for the same film.
Oh, boy. My dress is broken. Pretty sure. Oh, boy, this is really overwhelming. Sorry, okay. My voice is also a little gone. Whatever. The women on the stage, you are all incredible, and the women in this category. Sandra, Annette, Carrie, Lily, I share this with you. I'm in awe of you.
Here's another funny narration in podcast style. Emma Stone and her boyfriend show up looking like absolute celebrity royalty, but instead of staying classy, the conversation turns hilarious within seconds. Somehow, the topic shifts to height, and that's when the chaos begins. Everyone starts comparing heights, throwing playful jokes at each other, while Emma can't stop laughing. Her boyfriend joins in too, making funny comments and pretending to measure everyone around him. The teasing gets funnier and funnier, turning the whole moment into pure comedy. What starts as a normal celebrity chat quickly becomes a laugh-filled roast session that has everyone cracking up.
Years later, we do Crazy Stupid Love. I know that we're going to do the Dirty Dancing lift. I don't know, however, that I have an internalized phobia of being, lifted over someone's head at the height of about 6 feet. So I run to do the lift, and Ryan lifts me over his head, and what did I do, Ryan?
I imagine if a possum fell out of a tree instead of something similar.
It was a lot.
Yeah, you had to go.
I had to go
you crawled in bed and watched
Labyrinth.
House. She was like, I have to go watch Labyrinth.
For an hour, I went and laid down crying, watching Labyrinth.
A girl stands quietly, trying to ignore
I don't want to do it. This is beyond ridiculous.
Come on.
Thank God I'm not. Here we go.
Podcast, and the fun starts right away. Since both hosts are women, the conversation feels supernatural, warm, and full of playful energy. As they begin talking about jobs and career struggles, the discussion quickly turns hilarious. They joke about weird job experiences, awkward interviews, and those moments when you pretend to know what you're doing at work. Emma keeps laughing, adding her own funny stories and witty comments. The chemistry between them is amazing, turning a simple discussion about jobs into a non-stop laugh fest that feels more like friends gossiping than podcasts.
Oh, yeah, it's really hard to get my head.
Is it a hard thing? Wow. How do you do do it.
I'm so tired.
So you worked with, I forget his name, Andrew Garfield or something
Right,
like?
something like that.
Yeah, and how did y'all get along? Did you get along okay?
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever call and go, what's up, or let's have lunch or something?
It depends on the day.
Again, which is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, really tough.
Again, I'm tired.
Yeah. It's funny you should bring him up because...
Sorry for always mentioning him.
Enough about him, okay? But while you're talking...
Appears on a TV show where the conversation takes a sweet and emotional turn. During the interview, she is asked an interesting question about chemistry, dreams, and what truly creates a strong connection between two people. Emma pauses for a moment, smiling softly, before opening up. She begins sharing her love story, talking about how real chemistry is not just about attraction, but about understanding, trust, and feeling comfortable with someone. As she speaks, her words feel genuine and heartfelt, turning the whole interview into a beautiful and touching moment.
We are so excited to have Emma Stone here with us this morning. I heard that was your favorite scene.
That is my favorite scene.
Well, we had, in case you didn't see that.
That's scary.
But the on-air chemistry is palpable. How did you feel about working with him? And really, it sets the movie apart from others.
No, I mean, it's just, he's obviously one of the greatest actors I think we have alive today, and he's also just a remarkable human being. So I love him very much. Yeah.
And you said when you looked at the script and you went for your audition, you just knew you had to play Gwen. What was it about her character that made you feel so impassioned?
The comic books was so iconic and so meaningful to comic book history, and I didn't know about it before I had auditioned. So reading about it, it was just so tragic and beautiful. And then auditioning with Andrew and with Mark Webb, the director, it was kind of a no-brainer that I wanted to be part of it.
And we talk about the love scenes, but you...
Emma Stone joins a podcast, and the conversation starts with a fun and relaxed vibe. The male host asks her a question, making everyone curious about her response. But things get even more interesting when he suddenly shows her an old picture. Emma looks at it and instantly starts laughing. The discussion quickly shifts to the t-shirt in the photo, with both of them joking about its style and how unforgettable it looks. What starts as a simple question turns into a hilarious conversation full of teasing, laughter, and playful memories.
That you backstage, you actually there are T-shirts that have Billie Jean King on it with the score 646363.
But then, can I also point something out beyond this very cool photo? Is that I get a chance to meet Hillary Clinton, which is unfathomable and incredible, and I look like I'm nude.
This is the two of them backstage holding up these commemorative T-shirts in front of them, and it does.
We had one shot. Whatever.
Now, Bobby Riggs in this movie is played by our friend Steve Carell.
Yes.
What a jerk, huh?
Oh my! Could not meet a crueler man than Steve Carell.
Now, you got to meet. Is this the first time you played a living person?
Fun conversation on a podcast as she talks about how she usually spends her week. She casually explains her daily routine, sharing little details about balancing work and personal time. As the conversation continues, she reveals that after Saturday, things get much more exciting because that's when she loves going to parties. With a big smile, she talks about enjoying music, meeting friends, and just relaxing after a busy week. Her cheerful way of telling the story makes the whole podcast feel lively, fun, and full of good energy.
We went out for karaoke that night after I didn't used to be a karaoke person. I used to hate karaoke and want nothing to do with it. And now all of a sudden, I've become the person that's suggesting we go to karaoke.
Oh, really?
Things have changed. Things have really changed.
Would you have a go-to song?
I have a song that I'm going to attempt this Saturday night after the after party at an impromptu karaoke party that I would like to throw.
Oh, really?
I want to sing She's So High by Tal Bachman. Do you remember that song?
Wait, so high
Yeah.
above me.
But even if I were to attempt it right now,
You couldn't do it.
It's like She's So
Yeah, is it?
because my voice is my Achilles heel, and on a week like this, it's like completely gone by the end of the week.
Is it?
Because my voice is my Achilles heel, and on a week like this, it's like completely gone by the end of the week.
Yet heartwarming story during the conversation. With a smile on her face, she says that her mom once gave her a picture in a beautiful frame, and it meant a lot to her because it was incredibly special. As she talks about the photo, she jokes that the person in it looked pretty adorable too, making everyone burst into laughter. What starts as a simple story soon turns into a playful love story filled with teasing and funny memories. Between all the jokes and laughter, you can still feel the warmth and emotion behind her words.
It's so sweet because I'm still sitting down, but he's up, and it was just like, yeah, and he's like he's the most calm person, but that was really a sweet, memorable. That was like what I remember the very most.
Do you remember just getting handed the Academy Award? I mean, what goes through? Because I'm never going to get an Academy Award, so I just won it through you.
What was really nuts in my experience was that it was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh man, you can't be Leonardo. Yes, of course he is.
But
yeah.
I had seen that movie so many times, and I had a framed photo of him in my room when I was a kid that was signed by him.
Really?
Yeah, and then it was just like walking up there and just like getting to be near him was really exciting.
Dude,
other than the thing itself was the best part. But that's not what I mean. I'm very grateful. It was really fun.
The show is hosted by a female presenter. The atmosphere is already full of laughter and playful energy. During the conversation, the host suddenly asks Emma to sing a song for everyone. Emma shyly sings a few lines, and the room goes quiet for a second. But right after that, she looks completely shocked as she realizes her voice sounds surprisingly similar to one of the male guests sitting beside her. Everyone bursts into laughter. To make it even funnier, the male guest starts singing too, and the similarity becomes impossible to ignore. Soon, the whole room is laughing nonstop.
Your song. That's what did you?
Mine goes. That's so weird. That's the same.
Oh, it's the same.
You didn't realize until right now.
Until just now.
Because it was playing in his head.
Yeah, yeah.
And in my head.
What is your song?
All night long. That kind of.
Whoa!
And that is crazy. Because we're all connected.
Yeah, wow.
Well, all of us are.
So that was really very cool.
There's
that
always
voice.
a little vibrato going on.
I can't help that.
What was and what was your the voice? How did you find your voice for that character?
Why Clint Eastwood had that, go ahead, make my day.
In an interview, and the conversation quickly turns into pure comedy. As soon as she starts talking about her dog, she can barely stop laughing. She shares funny little stories about her dog's weird habits, silly expressions, and the chaotic things it does every day. The way she describes everything is so hilarious that everyone around her starts laughing too. What begins as a normal interview soon feels more like a comedy show, filled with non-stop jokes, laughter, and adorable dog stories.
Really cleared out the crew. Because I was just like, I don't know. What am I doing
But
here?
did you get any like lucky shots where it actually went in or something?
With the bow and arrow, I think I actually got some pretty on the mark.
That's a good feeling.
I've played darts, and it's
exactly the same. Most bars will let you take a bow and arrow in if you want to. Crossbow at least.
Exactly. So if you bring a crossbow to a bar, tell them we sent you.
To watch The Lord of the Rings sometime?
With you?
Yeah.
Well, sure, I'll do anything with you.
Okay. Very good. They really are very good. They're
really
all
like
I think
that.
about.
No, that's not. They're all you think about?
Pretty much. Just today, I'd never respond to people on Twitter. Just today, I responded to someone on Twitter about in Middle-earth was at the time of Lord of the Rings, and obviously it's Tear Down the Shipwright.
And once.
All right. You're turning.
Emma Stone joins a lively podcast where the energy is fun from the very beginning. Sitting across from her is a male host wearing glasses who keeps throwing hilarious questions and witty comments into the conversation. As they talk, the discussion jumps from one topic to another, with many different people being mentioned and joked about. Emma keeps laughing at the funny stories and playful teasing. The chemistry between them makes every moment entertaining, turning the podcast into a non-stop mix of humor, chaos, and laughter that keeps everyone engaged.
And like 4 years ago, someone invited David Blaine there, and he was doing a magic trick.
Oh.
Absolutely love magic.
Uh-huh.
Which you love magic too, don't you?
Like magic.
Right.
Not me.
But, sorry, I always get confused.
What was the
about
trick
that.
he was doing?
It was just like, it was a card trick, but then there was this thing on a phone, and he was showing it to us, and I got so excited that this is true. I freaked out, and I ran into another room, and I slipped on a wood floor, and my arm went back out behind me, and I broke my shoulder. Like, I was so excited about magic that I broke my arm.
That is, did you sue him? You could probably sue him for that,
How long do you have to sue someone for that?
I think you got...
Emma Stone is casually walking on the street when a guy suddenly stops her for a quick interview. What starts as a normal question turns funny within seconds as he asks something totally unexpected. Emma's hilarious reaction and witty replies make everyone around burst into laughter, turning the short interview into a super entertaining moment.
Now it's Emma Stone.
Wow. Hi.
Yeah.
So good to meet you.
Are you instantly charmed?
Yes.
Okay. You seemed a little hesitant there.
I just stepped out for bubble tea on my...
Stepped out for some bubble tea.
Emma Stone is enjoying herself on the beach, dancing freely with a bright smile on her face. Her playful energy makes the whole moment feel lively and fun. Nearby, a guy keeps watching her very closely, completely captivated by her charm. As she continues dancing without a care, the scene turns into a sweet and slightly romantic moment. A girl keeps dancing behind a guy, enjoying every moment while he has no idea what's happening behind him. She confidently shows off her moves, thinking he still hasn't noticed. But the second the guy turns around and looks at her, she instantly freezes and acts like nothing happened, as if she was just standing there the whole time. That sudden switch makes the moment absolutely hilarious.
Cut. Okay. No, I love the way you guys play.